You guys are going to be up against the girls.
Last time on The Recruit.
Scotty, you can use your legs. Let's go.
It was last man hanging to decide the captain. The boys copped their fair whack against the police force.
Oh, he's going to get his head taken off.
Dicko didn't pull any punches.
And put his knee in his throat.
Today will be my last day with you boys.
A shock delisting put everyone on notice.
Whoa. Whose decision is that?
And time caught up with DJ.
You're delisted, Daniel.
Yeah, I could tell you 6 or 7 people that I thought could have gone before me.
Next week, we'll be flying to the Northern Territory. Got any contacts up there, Waylon?
Yeah, a couple of girls.
This week on The Recruit,
This is well and truly the Outback.
the boys face a challenge to survive in the Red Centre. They get a taste of local footy at the annual Indigenous Carnival.
Brady.
Work.
Well
Good
done,
run.
guys.
And if you break a team rule, prepare for the consequences.
Give me a reason why I shouldn't delist you right now.
Only 11 blokes left in the competition, so now we're headed to the middle of the country, so I'm sure a few of the boys are going to get a bit of a culture shock.
Don't really know much about the Northern Territory. I didn't know what to expect, so I just take it in as we go.
Maybe a bit different, but embrace the unknown.
Like we usually do, we're all wondering what we were going to be doing.
These boys will get to see where the best player come from, I reckon. This is well and truly the Outback.
When I first landed, I thought I was in Africa, to be honest.
What kind of animals are around here? Drop bears. Drop bears?
Thought we were going to go to Uluru,
I was thinking we're going to Ayers Rock.
but we started driving in another direction, and yeah, so I was lost. I had no idea where we were going.
Another one.
I know a lot about the Northern Territory. It's hot, and they've got a big rock in there as well. That's about all I know.
All right, jump out, boys. Let's go.
Jump out, lads.
Welcome, lads, to the centre of Australia.
Not a bad spot.
Well, boys, we are in a very, very special place at the moment. This is Fink Gorge, and it is the oldest river on Earth. It's 350 million years old. Pretty special place, eh?
This week, we're here to play a game of football against the Indigenous All-Stars, and it will be played on the Red Earth.
Yes. Well, I'm happy. That's it.
Well, Waylon, any pointers for the boys?
Don't hit the ground, boys.
You think they're going to take a bit of skin off, Waylon?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
So you're excited?
Yeah.
All right, lads, this is your fourth captain's challenge, and it's pretty simple, all right? You've got to survive out here for 12 hours, all right? There's your stuff. You need to load up your ute and you need to get the ute down to an old abandoned hut. You got to work out where you're going to sleep, what you're going to eat. That's all up to you. And this is what we're looking for. We're looking for a natural-born leader. But tomorrow morning when we come back, you boys will be choosing your own captain.
The next 12 hours are pretty important. Wouldn't mind having a crack at captain.
We're looking for people who will be followed. We want to lead by your actions.
Think how important this is. You lads need to choose who's going to be captain, pack up your stuff and get going.
It's amazing just to see the scenery around you. Amazing just to be able to take that in. But obviously, once we saw the swags and the truck there, we knew something was up. We knew we were in for a rough night.
We'll be playing on dead ground.
Let's go put the rest of this shit in.
All right, Waylon, you driving?
Yep, I'm driving.
I'll ride shotgun with you, mate.
Here we go. Here we go. Get it out here and then we'll jump on. I just get it out there. Ready? It's dead. It's not starting. What's wrong? Flat battery, mate. Dead flat.
So flat battery, they've stitched us up a beauty there. Great start to the challenge. We have to push the bloody ute up these hills, and it's about 3 Ks all the way to the campsite.
Just push it.
We gotta push it, boys.
1, 2, 3, go. Let's go, boys. Good job, Waylon. Good job. Run, get a run. Push.
Captain's challenge was very interesting, pushing the ute all the way to the campsite. I was at the back with a few of the other bigger boys. Embrace it, boys.
You all right?
Yeah.
Got off to a good start, and we sort of realised that once we got some speed, you've really got to jump on.
Yeah, we go jumping, boy. Get up, get up. Little hill, little hill. In the driver's seat, we started with a Waylon.
Here, Gus, watch her.
I don't know how Gossy weaseled his way in there. Little rat.
3, 2, 1, go! Let's go, boys. Push!
But yeah, he was pretty happy up there and content sitting in the driver's seat, not pushing. Ready, let's go. Just push, 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 and then jump in. This corner's a bit tight.
Don't slow down at all.
Don't slow down. Yeah!
I think got up to about 55 Ks around one of those corners. With all the boys on the back there, there was a few shaky moments, but got there in the end.
Turn. We all push now. Get up this bit, get in the flat. Push. No one was lazy, I reckon, pushing. All the boys did their part. Just push for what? Maybe 10 seconds and jump in. When you push to your limits, that's when really strong competitors and people come out and captains come out. Just walk with it, Good work, boys.
We definitely all thought about it, who's going to be captain through the day.
Give it a push, boys. Just a little bit. Yeah, all right. Let's go.
Looking around, who's doing the work, who's talking, who's listening and following.
Hop on, yeah, boys. Jump on, boys. Let's hop on. Push. Now, we're home.
Oh, shit, that's a big spider.
Oh, come on, mate.
Good work, boys.
Once we got there, it was kangaroo tail, potato, and corn there.
Oh, Waylon.
What?
Check it out, brother.
3 root tail.
I don't know how to cook a kangaroo tail. I'm lying.
Boys, let's start setting up where the sleep to get all the hard stuff out of the way while we got light.
1, 2, 3, down. I love wildlife. I love it. I was a Boy Scout when I was younger. I love camping and all that stuff. The one thing I really hate are spiders, though.
Who's the funny bugger putting fake spiders in there?
Oh, that is hilarious. Great joke, guys.
Shit gag.
Mark is still shitting himself.
I'm still like a little scared. All right, this is the first thing that's going in the fire.
Mark, yeah, I think Mark was just big wuss. Like, just keep complaining about spider. And spider, the most harmless thing out there. Really.
Big Mark, you know, when a little small spider comes along, he's quick to hide. Big American, he's a bit of a pussy. Harden up.
All right, boys, looking at the sun, it's going to be down in 5 minutes, so
Let's just make a fire and have a feed. I'm hungry.
just lead the way.
There's about 8 people huddled around this fire trying to get it started.
Let's get this top over there a lot easier, won't it? Yeah, get some over there. Oh.
Gossy just comes along and with one little lucky flick of his flint, got it started.
Ooh, hold on. Oh, we're away. Yeah, we're good.
Goss!
Toilet paper.
Wait.
Don't worry about it, fellas. Don't worry about it. Goss is here. I'll be the captain after that. Self-appointed captain.
Are we cooking these up, Waylon?
Every night for dinner, Waylon's always wishing that he could have his roux tail. So just naturally, everyone just looked at Waylon and said, "You're cooking tonight."
Yeah, that's better. Waylon took leadership around the camp, helping start the fire, telling us how to cook the roux tail. Everyone was asking him questions about what to do, and everyone sort of looked up to him a little bit. And he was real confident in the way he was speaking about it.
No, we can just still move this thing and then just let them other. That's why I wanted all the small.
I don't think it was a matter of Waylon being brilliant. He eventually realised that we were useless without him, being able to step up and give his advice and get the kangaroo tails cooking and all that so we could eat.
Put it out. Yeah, put it out. Put it out.
This tail for you too. It was new to me. I didn't really know what to do. When I saw the spuds, I said, they look familiar.
Podrick hadn't even seen a kangaroo and he's already eating their tails.
Oh, mate, I'm that hungry, I'll eat anything.
You get into it. Just peel the skin off and munch out. Ow.
You're in heaven, eh, Waylon?
I wasn't a big fan of the kangaroo tail. I prefer my my cheeseburger from Macca's.
That's better. I loved it. The meat was so tender and it was like a lamb shank. It was just falling off.
I like more fat.
Nah.
No dietitian out here, mate.
I'm probably done with the kangaroo.
Not a fan?
Not really, no.
Who do you reckon's going to get skipper? Maxie keeps stoking the coals. He's doing a good job. Samuel or Waylon. Waylon cooked that roux tail. It was pretty good.
That was probably the most stars I've ever seen in my life at one time. When you're in New York, you can literally see 0 stars.
Good morning, boys. Good sleep?
Still waking up there, Gossy.
I think we need to wake you boys up. You want to go for a bit of a walk? Follow us. Woo. Well, boys, Vossi and I gave you a very important captain's challenge this week, looking for a natural-born leader. We left you at the ute.
What was your expectations into the challenge? What was the first thing that you guys did?
Just piled all the stuff in there pretty much, and then just had to get it out, back onto the track, down, head to where we were going.
Once we got it loaded, Waylon jumped in the driver's seat and he just said, "Push, boys."
We had a good system of pushing the ute, when to rest and swapping the drivers.
What about when you got back down to the site? Who made the fire?
Yeah, Gossy.
Gossy?
Eventually, he's lucky enough to get it.
Don't know about lucky. There's a fair bit of skill involved.
So after that, when you had a feed, the discussion amongst yourselves about the captain, did you canvass different people or was it just one?
Yeah, there was a few names thrown out. Waylon, Ryan Semmel, Jackal Yowie.
What we were looking for was a leader.
My idea of a leader is someone that everyone else looks up to, and it was clear from the start that everyone straight away looked up to Waylon.
Maury?
Waylon, just with his experience, just took over.
Well, I know me personally, every time I needed to know something, I was going to Waylon.
The consensus was Waylon.
Waylon, this could have been a really good opportunity for you to be able to show everyone how you can lead.
I think I'm just trying to do what I always do back home, camping and cooking, take over the fire and then cook the tails.
It's also a question of how well of a leader he can be in terms of the other challenges we're doing. So yes, last night Waylon definitely had the most knowledge there and was able to provide that to all of us. But But I mean, he's the only one who's got the experience of playing on the red earth as well. It's a perfect opportunity for him to step up to the challenge.
I'm along with Semele. So many boys are asking Waylon questions about how to play on the red dirt.
It is a great example of being able to have the experience out there. That's leadership. It makes complete sense. And I think you've picked a great captain.
Congratulations, Waylon. Sit over. Well done, mate.
My pleasure, buddy.
What's that feel like, Waylon, as the captain?
Nice, feel good, you know.
Looking forward to the game?
Yeah, looking forward to the game, definitely, the game.
You're captain, you're going to step up?
Yeah, I'll step up, no worries.
Well, part of a leader is you've got to have your followers, mate. And it sounds like you've got a few.
Well done, boys.
I think, yeah, the boys just naturally looked up to me because of my background. But yeah, just good chance for me to lead the boys as well. I just could try to step up and try to speak more.
Coming up on The Recruit, a football carnival brings out the smiles.
Mark has literally got no idea.
And it's getting serious with a couple of the recruits under pressure to stay in the game.
See, he dropped him again. Welcome to Hermannsburg, boys. This carnival has been running for 4 days. They've come from all over Australia to play in this carnival. They've travelled up to 14 hours to get here. Behind you is where we'll be playing our game tomorrow on the red earth, so something to look forward to. Right now, what we're going to be doing is a football clinic. Any AFL club, any AFL player has an obligation to the community. We have to put back into it. And here's an ideal opportunity to be able to teach these Indigenous players here about the game.
Oh! Footy's their life there. They've got all these houses built around an oval. Be able to have fun with the kids there and put a smile on their face is pretty cool.
Right, now what we've got to do is we've got to go 1, 2, and you've got to show and do a block and spin. Can you do that? Another trick.
Go again, go back.
Block.
Waylon took charge running the kids' clinic.
What do you want to do?
Start a game?
Start a game?
Yep.
All right.
The plan was to do some drills and stuff like that.
Come on, we're going to have a kick of the footy.
But I don't think the kids were too interested in that, so Waylon huddled everyone in and said, we're going to play a game.
Ready, boys? Go. Play on. It's really good because I would do the same in my community as well. Oh! Try to just give back to the community and all that, you know?
Oh!
Kick the goal.
Goal, Mark. Smithy, switch it.
I've done some work over in Cambodia with the kids over there, and you take the small things in life for granted when you see how much they enjoy just kicking a footy around.
Oh, look at him go.
That was an awesome experience for them and for us.
Just the amount of talent that those kids had.
Great goal, man.
Was just unbelievable, and I'd love to be a kid again.
Kick back. Oh, play on. They're the boys, man, right? I reckon they just had fun and all smile and talk.
You were excellent. Well done. Good job.
Oh, we're getting a big photo.
Family photo. On the platform.
Coming up. Gonna come up. Ready?
The landscape, it was unreal. It was very picturesque.
The NT is a very beautiful place. I thought it'd be a bit more dry, but so far so good, I'm loving it.
It's pretty nice out here, like the hills and the ranges. It's good country.
Today's game day, boys. Finally get to play on that red dirt.
Playing an Indigenous carnival doesn't make me homesick, it just makes me happy because that's what we normally do back home.
When Vossi said we're playing on that ground, I was a little bit worried just because I seen a couple of rocks on the ground.
I straight away thought, oh, I'm going to get ripped apart here. Yeah, I'm going to come out pretty severely injured.
I was so excited. I thought I really wanted to play on dirt.
Oh, Captain, how are you?
Sick.
Sick?
He's nervous.
Me and Reece being project players, I think this is kind of our last chance. It's great to see the different cultures and their love for this one game.
Good afternoon. What are you doing here?
Desi?
Yeah.
Come and watch you.
Just so you know, Desi is here to coach the All-Stars team today.
Go and see.
Des Hedlund was the first Indigenous player to get #1 pick in the AFL draft. He's someone I look up to because he's been there and done that with AFL stuff. Captain.
I reckon you've been flying under the radar.
Yeah.
In terms of today's game, you need to be levels above. Literally, you have to stand out. I reckon if you hit the deck, it just might be a little bit harder today.
Oh, there's a few rocks too, floating around.
Yeah. Have you gone and talked to the boys yet, or yeah?
I'll wait for these games to finish and then go have a chat to them, or yeah.
Right now.
Well, boys, we're at Hermannsburg. It's not our environment, and we're playing the best of this carnival. So it's going to be a challenge for us. This is the toughest game. So for us, we're going to have to be on, aren't we?
All right, boys, listen up. Firstly, congratulations, you made it this far. The All-Star team to play against the recruit, Are you excited or what?
Yes.
I
want to see some life and enthusiasm. Bounce around. Match that passion. Match the enthusiasm that's here. And we have to be adaptable.
But the idea today is take your opportunity and show all these mob around here what you can do about football,
I'm watching you, Gossie. I want to see whether you can improve. Sam, you too. There's no point hovering in this competition, lads. Smithy, you've got to start crashing bodies. You don't start crashing bodies, you might as well not be here.
All right, you got these big fellas over here, they're going to try and run. You got to run them off their feet all day. Use your speed, use your skills.
Put away that you're playing in front of family. You have to lead this group, all right? And you're ready for it. You weren't before, you are now.
He's proud? Yeah. Hey, you look deadly in these jumpers, I tell you. Hey? So go out there, have fun, enjoy it, and hopefully at the end of the day we come off winners,
All of you will have your challenges that you've got to put in place, but you still got to go out there as a group and deliver something for us. So let's go play. Good luck.
Against the All-Stars, I don't know what to expect. I know they'll definitely be quick and they'll definitely be very flashy, but yeah, it could go either way.
I would like to welcome both team, recruitment team and desert team. Welcome to LT Sport, Carnival and Dairy, and have a good game. Enjoy.
Waylon's feeling in his comfort zone right now. You know, he's like a celebrity already and he knows it too, just walks around with a different swagger.
Yeah, but boys, we're going up that way. Yeah, just all you boys, it's not that hard to play on dirt ground. Just go out there, just have fun, and yeah, just good experience, and just try to do your best, boys.
Go in, let's go.
Our guys are looking forward to it. We've got to find out whether they can run though, mate, so don't be afraid to run them off their feet.
By the time half-time comes, they're going to be buggered, right? This is your backyard. You make sure that you win this game and make sure they don't come here and take it away from you.
We've got a volleyballer, a basketballer, and 2 internationals. So let's see if these project players have what it takes.
There's Brady.
He spalled over here, Brady. Yeah, he was down here.
Last 2 games were pretty average, so I definitely was running out of time.
Yeah.
Good work.
Well done, guys.
Well done. Next contest, Brady, come on.
Keep going. Gee whiz, gee whiz.
Big Brady's back. Yep, he's back. Get your hand on that, Brady.
Finally getting the hang of it, doing what Dicko's been teaching me at training the last few weeks, so it feels good.
Brady's looking good in the rucks. Obviously he's a bit taller, but these kids can jump as well. But it's good to see him getting in there.
Brady, fantastic.
Yeah, Brady.
That is exactly what we've been waiting to see for 2 weeks.
I think Reece did really well during the game. I remember there was one stage, it was 3-on-1 and he managed to pop out with the ball.
Is that Reece?
Yep, Reece Maxwell.
Yeah, in the hole. Good. Yes. Good.
You can't play the project card this whole competition, you know. There's got to be a point when you get it or you don't, and I guess it's getting to that point.
Reece has been unbelievable. He's been good. Yeah. I'll tell you what he's also done. He's listened to instructions and say, I'm going to take the game on and I'm going to break.
One of the success factors is coachability, and I don't reckon all of them have got it.
No.
There he is.
Big fella.
Buckets, and he's gone. He's off. Big mark. Big mark.
I wasn't sure really where I was on the field, and he was calling for it, so I figured I'd try to give it up. And I definitely think I'm improving.
I think everyone's getting a bit ahead of themselves in terms of the progress of the project players. You know, yes, they're improving, but, you know, I wouldn't say they're near the top tier of players in this competition yet.
I'm confused like 98% of the time when I'm out on the field.
Someone that doesn't know the game at all, he really should be studying it, asking us heaps of questions.
And he's actually won that ball.
Yeah, like all the boys start asking me questions, just how to play footy on a red dirt or something, and I'm just telling them, just play your normal game.
Every time there was someone to ground, a big puff of dirt would come up and straight in your eyes or your throat or in your face.
Yeah, you got to eat a bit of dirt nice and early. It tasted good.
It's like playing beach volleyball. It just drains you every step.
Good, Waylon.
This is footy without the bells and whistles.
Yep, stripped back to its rawest form.
Yes, hands.
Go, time. 1, 3.
Smithy struggled. He just didn't adapt to the conditions as well as other people did.
For a quick blow, he doesn't pick it. He doesn't close the gap quick enough.
Closing speed.
He should be able to turn it and just go bang.
They're a bit quicker than me, I know that, so I've got to outsmart them, I guess. Got to just block their run, stop them, and then just try to run my arse off coming off the rebound.
He didn't really find kicking on that surface very easy. He kicked the dirt a few times.
This is where we're being caught out.
Yep.
See, he dropped him again.
Yep.
Well, it's just a reaction too slow. He's been a whipping boy today.
Mids are killing it. As you see, it's just clearance after clearance.
Good work. I don't know how many touches Morwan and Semler have had. They have had plenty.
Yeah, plenty.
But the good thing is they're starting to run how we want them to run. And Morwan again. She's pushing to that hole quick. I actually gave him instructions during the week about running 30 to 30.
Goal to Chris Morland. That's his second.
It took a while for the All-Star team to get going, but once they did, they outscored us in the second half.
They were so strong for the young fellas. That was probably the most surprising thing I found out.
Good intensity.
Yeah.
That's good intensity.
They had some amazing skills. They were lightning quick.
Yeah, I wouldn't really say Waylon struggled. He missed a couple of opportunities.
And the nerves was too much, because I was thinking too much, like how I'm going to perform and speech and everything.
Good, second effort, doesn't matter, second. That's all right, second, third effort, that's all we needed.
The pressure of, being captain, being, in Alice Springs, having a few fans there, probably just got to him.
Oh, shit ass. Shit, I played with shit. I just say I couldn't handle the captainness and everything. I'm not being a captain or something like this again.
This whole experience was just awesome. This has been the best day so far, by far.
First quarter you got us, eh?
We're going to look back on these things in 12, 15 months, 2, 5 years' time, and it's going to be one of the special times of your life.
Just have a look around you. Have a look around. Just look at the venue. Probably you'll never be back here again. Fair to say? Guys, this is one of my best football experiences that I've had. So to be able to come and play, I hope you guys appreciate exactly what's gone on here. Because sometimes you've got to pay back the game. You pay back the game looks after you, eventually. Just before you walk off, just look around and have a look and go over in your head about what you experienced here. It's pretty amazing. You know what you did it? You actually did it all together. And you didn't know him before. He's on the other side of the world and so was he. And he wasn't even playing football, 12 games ago. He hasn't played since he's been 14. So, and you don't know each other. He's probably lives, 10, 12 hours away from here, Waylon?
15.
Middle of Australia. So you just take that moment, just to be able to take it in, because if you don't, it passes you by. You've got to enjoy the journey as well as the end. Really important reminder, isn't it? Okay? Right, let's go. Let's get off.
Come on, how old are we all?
Coming up on The Recruit.
When you stuff up, cop it on the chin.
The dust hasn't settled in the NT before one recruit steps out of line.
We're all trying to figure out why you're here.
The trip ended on a bit of an interesting note, so we were given permission to go out on our last night in Alice Springs, and Chrissy Morland had a couple too many and missed the curfew, and then unfortunately rocked up a little bit late in the morning as well. Vossi wasn't too happy with that. Yeah, fair to say a few blokes were a bit dirty on Chrissy for his antics.
He probably needs to show a bit more remorse. I'm not too fazed by it. It was an act of idiocy and that's it, but other people are definitely getting really fed up with it.
Well, welcome back to the locker room, everyone.
Team, how are we?
I see.
I thought the whole week really was just confronting, because I think it sort of sums up our group. We had a fallout. Chris Morland, they look at him and go, he's a seriously focused individual. Whether someone else has got the benefit of learning because of someone else's mistake, well, good. So if there's a lesson out of it, that it's, guys, it's team first and foremost. Yeah. And, when we're looking for that consistent player who can achieve at a high level all the time, we've got some work to do.
Let me remind you that at the end of the session, I'm going to get you to vote for who you think are the weakest recruits. Waylon, congratulations on being captain this week. No one can vote for you. Welcome also back from the Northern Territory. How did you go?
It's really good.
Good experience?
Yeah, awesome.
Mark, last week you talked about your skills. How did you go in terms of making sure they were your focus this week?
Whenever footy games are on TV, trying to watch and just kind of figure out what the hell's going on in the game.
Has he been watching a lot of football? Have you seen him do it? Gossie, you're shaking your head.
I've seen him watch his NBA and NHL, to be honest.
Okay.
NBA's on during the week. Whenever the footy's on the weekend, I watch it. I don't really know what else to say to that.
Fox Footy's on 24/7.
So, Gossie, you saying that he could do more?
Oh, absolutely. We're all trying to figure out why you're here, so.
A little bit of animosity there?
I think there's a little bit of conflict there, so it was perhaps an opportunity to be able to raise a few things.
So let's talk about the Red Earth game. Who didn't stand up like they should have, Reece?
I'll probably have to say Smithy. I gave him some feedback last week on being a bit more vocal, but I think he can be a bit more consistent in telling people to go here and there, just direct people a bit more.
Is that fair enough feedback, Smithy?
I didn't have a good game, I knew that, but I've always tried to yell as much as I can.
Let's get on to Smithy, because his game was disappointing. We're putting guys in different positions, we're trying different things with them, we're giving them different messages. The reason why we're doing that is because we also want to test the headspace. So we wanted to go, now you know you're not under the radar, can you put yourself on centre stage to perform? And he didn't. No, when you're in the gun, you want a response. I think he thought we were firing a water pistol.
I think it's his concentration in game. I think that sometimes lets him down a little bit.
So what did you get up to after the game?
Oh, we had a couple of beers.
And you had a curfew?
Yep.
Okay, so 1 a.m. was the agreed time with everybody. What happened then?
Yeah, I just got complacent where I was. Probably took things for granted in terms of staying out a bit longer.
We did say at the start of the night that we were going to stay as a team. I just think we didn't do that.
Yeah, time just flew past and I turned around and everyone was gone, so...
No one encouraged you to leave with them?
Yeah, a few of the boys said, are you going to come along? I just ignored them, I guess.
When you stuff up, cop it on the chin and don't make excuses.
Did he make excuses?
He said he got home at 2 o'clock, he got home at 3 o'clock, he said his phone was flat.
You've set a curfew, don't let the team down. It's not that hard. Someone should have to stick around and be the bigger man to say, right, let's go home. What, come on, how old are we all?
It's an honest mistake, we're all human, we all make mistakes. It's just how you respond to those mistakes. But if it's an ongoing thing, well, you got issues and I probably shouldn't be here.
So he puts himself in a very precarious position, as far as I'm concerned.
It's the number one thing that guys have to rely on, both on and off the field, is trust in their teammates. You just have to rely on it. And he's on a one-shot deal on a last chance, and not only does someone tap you on the shoulder and say, it's time to go, and he says, no, I just find that staggering.
But you've got to live with the consequences too.
Yeah, exactly.
And ultimately, will he end up being in the weakest three?
So that brings us to rating your mate. So if you could get your iPads for me, please. Consider the week you've had, which has been quite a challenging one. I want you to think, who's draftable? Who deserves to be delisted? And pay close attention to the things that people have said throughout the session. We're over halfway through. And so I'm pleased that in this session you were able to give each other some useful feedback, and hopefully you can integrate that into your training, your playing, and anything that might come your way. I'll see you next time, except of course for one of you. Good luck.
It's been a very big debrief. I think every week they have surprised us in some way.
The biggest interest for me now is what happens to Chris Moreland and how the players react to him and what happens, with the players' votes, and I just can't wait to see what happens with him.
Yeah. He'll be stewing on it all night.
Yeah.
So
as he should.
It is interesting what the boys will do. Yeah. I'm starting to think I'm interested in what I will do.
Coming up, the moment of truth for Chris Moreland.
You've lied to me. That is it.
Aussie wants to catch up with me about what happened in Alice Springs. Staying there till 3 o'clock and being late to recovery.
Right.
There you go, mate.
Have a seat. Yeah, I just wanted to catch up as a follow-up out of what happened the morning after the game. The couple of concerns I have, Maury, is that you've lied to me. You flat lied to me. Ryan Semmel and Goss came to you at 5-1, asked you to come with them, and you didn't come. Why?
All they said to me was, oh, we're going to head off now, do you want to come? And I said, oh, well, a few boys here, I might just stay and hang with them for a bit more.
The other thing that you said to is that you weren't drinking. You said to me that you did not have a drink. That was your quote. From 1 o'clock, I was not drinking. That is exactly what you said to me.
What I was meant to say was I'd had a few, but I wasn't pissed.
Well, if you weren't pissed, you made a poor decision.
There's not much I can do about it now except train my ass off and hopefully get some respect back, because at the moment, mate, I'm staring down the barrel.
You are. Going out having a drink's not a question for me. It's the decision in that moment to put yourself ahead of the team. That is it. That's why it's disappointing. Give me a reason why I shouldn't delist you right now.
I think that's one mistake that I know I regret. I know that if I have that second chance, I'm going to go with both hands and you know, really have an impact on this competition and hopefully win it, because I know I can play AFL.
AFL world's not just what you do out there on the field anymore. It's more than that. Can't afford mistakes like that, and we certainly can't afford people to put themselves above the team. I look forward to hearing what your mates say, whether you end up in the weakest three or not. Right, you ready?
Thanks.
Welcome, guys. Pretty big week this week. Okay, lads, it's time for another recruit to leave and go home. You voted your weakest three during the week. So if I say your name, please step forward. Mark. A little bit surprised, mate?
No, not really.
Chris. Obviously weren't surprised this week, Morlo.
No, not surprised, mate. Let the team down and team comes first.
The final recruit in the weakest three is Ryan Smith. Smithy, along with Morlo, you boys hadn't received any votes leading up to this delisting.
Yep.
Bit disappointed?
You vote on the weakest person for the week, and I guess I had an average game, so I guess I was the weakest for the week.
Captain this week is Waylon. Waylon, do you want to step out the front? Waylon, are you going to use your captain's call this week?
Yeah, I reckon I will.
Okay. What decision would you like to make?
Well, Chrissy was in my room and like it was my fault that I was the captain and I should do something. Like it was, and then it came later, I should just bring him out and take him to the recovery. So yeah, I'll put Chrissy back.
So you want to take Chris out?
Yeah.
And who do you want to put in?
Put me in there. Because it was a bit, I had off, like I should do more better as a captain, like lead and talk more and yeah, just couldn't handle it. And so I think I had a bad week.
It's a big call, mate.
Yeah.
It's a huge call.
I understand.
What do you think, Morlo?
I'm shocked, mate. Really shocked.
Didn't see that coming?
No, not at all.
It's a selfless act, Waylon. It could cost you being the recruit.
Yeah, no.
But if you want to get into the weakest three, Chris, you can go back, mate. Jump in there, big fella.
Okay. It's always tough to do, gents. Throughout the competition, we've always said when decision needs to be made, it'll be made. From our experience with Hutchie, it could happen any time. I have to ask the question, where can you get to? Have you got enough time, Mark, to be able to get yourself to the next level? Smithy, despite the fact that you've shown that you want to work, you're making all those changes, is it still going to be good enough? One, I think you have gone from strength to strength. I'm taken aback and shocked by what I see, not in a bad way, but in a good way. And I think it was incredibly selfless, and I just can't believe how far you've come. So it's not going to be you today. My thinking with you, though, Mark, is the chance to be able to have more time here, does that improve you in what you do? Which is somewhat different to you, Smithy, because I'm judging you based on what you've done, what I've seen you so far in the competition, and 5 weeks in, we should be better educated about what level I think you can get to. One of you is not at AFL standard. One of you will not be going to the draft. One of you will not be the recruit. You're delisted. Ryan. All the best. Well done, buddy. Well done.
That's a dream that's just come to an end, so I guess how else are you meant to feel but disappointment? You can't change it, that's the way it is.
Congratulations, boys. You're through to another week of the recruit. Well done.
Well done. Well done. Come in, guys. Guys, everything is measured. Everything you look at, you're constantly watched. Whether you're standing out and you're doing your thing off the field, you're watched. Whether you're standing at the blackjack table or whether you're out here in the centre of Etihad Stadium, you are being judged all the time. And some say that that's unfair, but it's not. Because the opportunity you get to follow a dream. You get to be able to see through what you've always wanted to do. So the sacrifice and the price and the choices, it is worth making. I guarantee you. Take what we learnt this week. Let's put it in the next one, boys. Well done. Well done.
Well done,
job.
lads. Good work.
You ready, mate?
Next time on The Recruit, the final 10 battle each other.
That bout was pretty tough.
And the Ocean in a true test of mental strength.
Execute the game plan!
An old beef between two recruits bubbles to the surface.
Gosty's going to struggle just because he's so little and frail.
And can Moreland redeem himself?